Imagine the blazing sun over Egypt's golden desert, and beneath the swirling sands, a team of explorers finds something so strange that it makes their hearts race. Deep inside a forgotten tomb, sealed away for thousands of years, lies a fragile, ancient book. The book's cover has cracked and faded, and its pages are as thin as whispers. But what it holds inside could shake everything we know about Jesus' history. When the archaeologists opened it, their hands trembling, they saw symbols and drawings like none they'd ever seen before. The words spoke of miracles, curses, and untold power. What was this book? And how had it stayed hidden for so long? One page described something chilling, a boy who could bring clay birds to life with just a glance. That sounds like magic, you might say. But the book revealed it wasn't magic at all. It was a young Jesus. The young Jesus possessed powers so immense that even he struggled to control them. Another page told of a moment so haunting it would give you goosebumps. When another child made Jesus angry, his piercing look alone brought darkness upon the boy. Could this really be the same Jesus we know as gentle and kind? Or did the world never intend to witness this side of him? The explorers were in a state of shock. This wasn't the story we'd learned in church or read in books. This was something older, something buried in time, hidden because it might scare us too much. This discovery wasn't just about ancient Egypt anymore. It was about a secret that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about faith, power, and the mysteries of the universe. It was about a young boy destined for something greater, but also something far more dangerous than we could have ever imagined. The ancient book uncovered in Egypt wasn't just a relic of the past. It was a doorway to stories long buried in the sands of time. Archaeologists traced its origins back more than 5,000 years, a time when Egypt was just beginning to carve its legacy into history. Not only was its age surprising, but it revealed secrets that could change everything we know about Jesus' life. One of the most mysterious entries spoke of celestial beings, described as fallen stars, that walked among humans. These beings, according to the text, weren't entirely benevolent. The book called them bringers of chaos, hinting that they had a role in shaping the destiny of humanity. What's the chilling aspect? The connection between these beings and events from Jesus' early years suggests that forces beyond this world intertwined his life. Could these be the same fallen angels mentioned in other ancient scriptures, or were they something entirely different? The language of the book was unlike anything researchers had seen before, yet it bore similarities to proto-hieroglyphs used in early Egyptian writing. Experts believe this suggests a cultural exchange between civilizations long before history records it. What's even stranger is how the stories seem to align with fragments found in other ancient texts, such as the apocryphal Infancy Gospel of Thomas. Written centuries after Jesus' time, these texts also speak of a young boy with abilities that frightened even those closest to him. Could these parallels mean the book was a precursor to these later writings, a hidden source of inspiration? One entry described a chilling event, a great flood that wasn't just a natural disaster, but a divine punishment. According to the text, a child with extraordinary powers, hinted to be Jesus, stood at the center of this judgment. This aligns eerily with biblical accounts of Noah's Ark, suggesting a link between these ancient Egyptian writings and the broader narrative of humanity's spiritual history. Remember to join our community by subscribing to this channel. What's more, the book didn't just focus on Jesus' miracles. It painted a picture of a boy grappling with immense power, struggling to balance his abilities with a sense of morality. One story spoke of Jesus reviving a bird to life after a storm, a tender, almost magical act. Yet another account described a darker side. When provoked, his power turned destructive, leaving those who wronged him cursed or harmed. These tales suggest that even in his earliest years, Jesus carried the weight of something far greater than himself, a divine purpose, yet one that came with a heavy price. Adding to the mystery, the book's discovery site was no ordinary tomb. It was found near an ancient necropolis, believed to date back to Egypt's Old Kingdom, 2686 to 181 BCE, a period known for monumental achievements like the pyramids. This necropolis was not just a burial site, it was a place of spiritual significance. Could the book have been hidden here deliberately, protected from those who might fear its revelations? Even the materials used to create the book were baffling. Someone treated the papyrus with a substance that preserved it far beyond the typical lifespan of such artifacts. Modern scientists are still studying this preservation method, but early analysis suggests it might involve a mix of honey and resin, a combination believed by ancient Egyptians to hold divine properties. Why did its writers bury this book and go to such lengths to protect it? According to one theory, the public deemed it too dangerous to reveal. Its stories of divine wrath, miraculous powers, and celestial beings could have challenged the religious doctrines of its time, or even of today. Another theory posits that it was a secret teaching, meant only for a select few who could understand its true meaning. At its heart, the book is a product of a civilization deeply connected to the divine. Ancient Egypt was a land where spirituality infused every aspect of life. Every creation, from the towering pyramids to the intricate hieroglyphs, embodied profound meaning. The idea that a manuscript of this nature could emerge during such a time is not surprising. It reflects the Egyptian reverence for the supernatural and their quest to understand humanity's place in the cosmos. One of the book's most fascinating elements is its depiction of celestial beings interacting with humans. Ancient Egyptians believed in the concept of Netjeru, divine entities that governed various aspects of existence, such as the sun, fertility, and death. The elaborate art and carvings often depicted these beings as both protectors and punishers. The text's references to fallen stars suggest a fascinating intersection between Egyptian mythology and later religious beliefs. Could these beings be an early interpretation of the fallen angels described in Abrahamic traditions? The parallels raise compelling questions about how ancient cultures influenced one another's spiritual frameworks. The book also paints a unique picture of Jesus, not the figure many are familiar with, but one influenced by the ancient world's complex views of divinity. Ancient Egyptians often viewed kings as living gods, acting as intermediaries between the heavens and the earth. This notion resonates with how the text portrays Jesus, a figure of immense power and purpose, yet one grappling with the human experience. It's as if the text blends the Egyptian concept of divine rulership with the narrative of Jesus' extraordinary life, creating a bridge between two vastly different worlds. Another striking theme is the duality of Jesus' character as portrayed in the book. Deeply rooted in balance, ancient Egyptian spirituality posited that order, Ma'at, and chaos, Isfet, coexisted, with humanity's role being to maintain harmony. The manuscript mirrors this philosophy by depicting Jesus as a source of both life and destruction. It highlights the struggle to reconcile divine power with human emotion, reflecting a universal challenge that transcends cultures and eras. The book's references to miraculous events, such as reviving life and invoking curses, are equally significant. These tales align with the Egyptian belief in magic, Heka, as a fundamental force of the universe. For the ancient Egyptians, Heka was not mere illusion, but a sacred energy that could shape reality. The stories of Jesus performing seemingly magical acts resonate with this belief, suggesting that the writers may have viewed him through the lens of their own mystical traditions. Moreover, the physical preservation of the book speaks volumes about its cultural importance. Ancient Egyptians had a profound respect for knowledge, often inscribing critical teachings onto temple walls, scrolls, or papyri to ensure their survival. The care taken to preserve this book through advanced techniques using honey and resin suggests it was seen as a sacred text, one meant to endure the test of time. This reverence for written knowledge reflects a broader cultural legacy that has influenced societies across millennia. The discovery site itself adds another layer to the book's cultural significance. Unearthed near an ancient necropolis, the manuscript was likely placed in a location of spiritual power. Necropolises in Egypt were not just burial grounds, they were symbolic gateways to the afterlife, where the living could connect with the divine. This placement hints that the book was not merely a historical record, but a spiritual guide, possibly intended for the afterlife or to protect sacred knowledge from being lost. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of this book lies in the questions it raises. Why was it created? Why did we create it? And why does it challenge so much of what we think we know about history, faith, and humanity's place in the universe? These questions underscore the timeless human desire to seek meaning, to understand the unknown, and to connect with something greater than ourselves. The unveiling of the 5,000-year-old book in Egypt isn't just a story about history. It's a testament to the extraordinary advancements in science and technology that allowed us to find and preserve such an artifact. Without advanced tools and methods, we might still be burying this priceless manuscript beneath layers of sand, its secrets forever hidden. The first breakthrough that led to the discovery was the use of cosmic ray imaging. Archaeologists employed this advanced technology, which uses particles called muons to penetrate dense materials like stone. These particles, generated when cosmic rays hit the Earth's atmosphere, can pass through structures like pyramids and tombs, revealing hidden chambers and cavities. This method initially suggested the existence of a sealed room in the necropolis, the location of the book. Are you enjoying the story? Support our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Once the room was located, scientists turned to ground-penetrating radar, GPR, to get a clearer picture of the area. GPR sends electromagnetic waves into the ground, and when these waves encounter a change in material, such as a hollow space or an artifact, they bounce back, allowing researchers to map what lies beneath the surface. The team used this non-invasive technique to avoid disturbing the tomb until they were ready for precise excavation. When the book was finally unearthed, its fragile state posed a significant challenge. The papyrus pages had survived millennia, but they were brittle and at risk of disintegration. This is where conservation science played a critical role. To stabilize the fibers and prevent further damage to the text, researchers employed a unique combination of chemical treatments. They also employed ultraviolet, UV, imaging to enhance the faded writing, revealing details invisible to the naked eye. The content of the book presented another challenge, deciphering its script. The writing combined elements of proto-hieroglyphs with symbols unfamiliar to even the most seasoned Egyptologists. To decode it, experts used artificial intelligence, AI algorithms, trained on vast datasets of ancient languages. This technology not only translated the text, but also identified patterns that suggested links to other historical writings, like the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Infancy Gospel of Thomas. Equally remarkable was the forensic analysis of the book's materials. Using X-ray fluorescence, XRF spectrometry, scientists identified the composition of the inks and dyes used in the manuscript. The results revealed the use of minerals not typically found in Egypt, suggesting that the book's creators had access to materials from distant lands. This finding points to an advanced trade network and hints at cultural exchanges between Egypt and other ancient civilizations. But the innovations didn't stop there. To piece together the fragmented stories in the book, researchers turned to digital reconstruction technology. Researchers fed high-resolution scans of the pages into software that could virtually reconstruct torn or missing sections. This method provided a clearer picture of the text's original form, helping to preserve the integrity of its stories. One of the most surprising aspects of the discovery was the preservation method used on the book itself. Ancient Egyptians, known for their antimicrobial properties, treated the papyrus with a mixture of resin and honey. Modern analysis confirmed that this combination likely played a key role in the manuscript's survival. By studying this ancient technique, scientists are gaining insights that could inform modern conservation practices. The book's discovery also highlights how interdisciplinary collaboration can unlock the secrets of the past. Archaeologists worked alongside chemists, physicists, linguists, and computer scientists to bring the manuscript story to light. The synergy of expertise ensured a meticulous examination of every aspect of the artifact, from its physical structure to its symbolic meaning. This discovery's technological advancement extends beyond its historical significance. Techniques like cosmic ray imaging and AI-assisted translation are now being applied to other archaeological sites, opening the door to uncovering hidden relics around the world. These tools not only make exploration more precise, but also protect fragile artifacts from unnecessary damage. What was the true purpose of this book? Was it a forgotten chronicle meant to guide its readers, a record of divine encounters, or a warning lost to time? The strange accounts within its fragile pages, stories of celestial beings, miraculous events, and divine wrath, offer no simple answers. They leave us standing at the edge of the unknown, questioning the nature of faith and the complexities of power. If you're enjoying this dive into ancient mysteries and uncovering the secrets of a 5,000-year-old book, why not show some love with a super thanks? Your support helps us keep exploring, creating, and sharing stories that captivate and inspire. The themes the book explores, humanity's struggle with morality, the balance between creation and destruction, and the thin veil between divinity and mortality, resonate far beyond the sands of Egypt. These are not just ancient questions, they are timeless ones, woven into the fabric of our existence. This discovery reminds us that the mysteries of the past often echo through the present, shaping how we see ourselves and the world. Moreover, this book is more than a historical treasure. It's a testament to the enduring power of stories. Its creators buried its secrets for millennia, believing its message was worth preserving. Today, the use of technology to uncover its truths reminds us of our responsibility to preserve knowledge for future generations. But what about the mysteries that remain hidden? If this book can endure for thousands of years, what other secrets await discovery? The sands of Egypt have long held the answers to humanity's most profound questions, and perhaps they still guard stories that could transform our understanding of life and the universe. As researchers continue their work, one thing is certain: this ancient book is more than a relic. It's a mirror reflecting the eternal human quest for meaning. Its presence stirs something deep within us, a mix of curiosity, reverence, and unease. When we place the final piece of its puzzle, what will we discover? And more importantly, are we ready for the truths it might reveal? The story of the 5,000-year-old book is far from over. It's an invitation to look beyond what we know, to question what we believe, and to embrace the mysteries that make us human. For now, the book's final chapter remains unwritten, leaving us with a profound and sobering thought. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries aren't the answers, they're the questions that keep us searching. Thanks for watching. Join our community by subscribing to this channel. Stay tuned for the upcoming video.